Heading to Petro-Canada? You might need cash. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Nicole Gruber. A weekend cyber attack at Alberta-based Suncor Energy continues to affect some Petro-Canada stations. People have reported they can only use cash. Debit, credit, and loyalty cards aren't working. That's a major inconvenience for truckers like Alex Wyzik, whose Speed Pass is not working. Suncor says it's working with third-party experts to investigate, but has not given a timeline as to when the issue will be resolved. The company says it's not aware of any customer, supplier, or employee data being compromised or misused as a result of the attack. The South Campus LRT station was shut down briefly, with trains not stopping just after 8 this morning, while police dealt with a disturbed man on the platform. Police say a man was waving 2 shower poles around. He was taken into custody without incident and taken to the appropriate resources. More than $4 million in federal investment was announced today for Alberta's aerospace sector. The money will create about 95 jobs, train 160 people, and directly support 25 firms. Alberta dairy farmers want your help boosting food banks. They're hoping to raise $10,000 this summer. Ponoka dairy farmer Karen Pierik says it's been a long-time goal of theirs. She says Alberta Milk will donate $1 for every like or share of posts on their website until mid-July, and then after that will match food bank donations. Coming up, our Dave Campbell has more on the Elks continuing their losing streak and how they possibly might move forward. I'm Nicole Gruber, Global News Radio 880 Edmonton, Nonstop News. The turnout for today is quite big despite needing to have a little smaller in-person attendance this year. And for the remainder of the day, people will be heading out into breakout rooms where they will get a chance to hear from more inspiring women in a smaller group. Jubilation's Dinner Theater's tour, Girls Just Want to Have Fun, is now in Edmonton following its Calgary performances. While we may not see many changes with travel here in Alberta, if we do see another lockdown, will universities and colleges such as NAIT have to see another online semester, or will they be implementing new measures in order to help prevent having to send most of their students back online? Welcome back. When you were younger, you always wanted a chance to speak to someone you looked up to, and a grade 7 class is doing exactly that. Jasmine King has the details in this week's Beyond the Classroom. Students started celebrating Carnival on Monday, and it will continue throughout the week until Friday, and they still have a few things to look forward to, including the big pancake breakfast, which will be virtual this year on Friday. For Primetime Local News, I'm Nicole Gruber. Amanda Baumgartner is hard at work making cookies for her busiest time of year. She never planned on running her own business, but now it has become a part of everyday life.
I had a friend who does cakes and macarons and decorated sugar cookies, and I was like, I think I want to learn how to do them just for us. So she gave me some tips and pointers, and it was not pretty the first time. At all.
After making some for a friend, she started posting her cookies online, and her unintentional business started to grow.
It just kind of blew up, which I was not expecting. I had no interest really in starting a business or making cookies for other people, just because I had just started. I'm glad and grateful that it kind of blew up.
Both her husband and son fully support the business and love testing new flavors.
It's just been incredible to see this talent come out from all the work with the cookies.
Along with custom orders, she also started an online boutique selling cookie-related items.
It started with the candles, and then we did the wax melts, and then I reached out to another local maker and was like, can we put funny dessert or cookie sayings on mugs and add those in?
Baking isn't for everybody, but for Amanda it is. Her business is growing every day, and custom orders have to be made months in advance in order for people to get them. But this summer, everything was put on hold, including her business. When her family went through something no one ever wants to go through. Their son Xavier is a brain injury survivor.
He acquired that when he was almost 6. He's going to be 12 now in March. And because of that, he has a seizure disorder and permanent brain damage.
He was seizure-free for about 3 years.
And then he had a seizure last December, and then he just had one this July. So they ended up doing an MRI, and they found out that he is losing white and gray matter. We still don't know why. It takes forever to try and figure things out.
August consisted of trips to hospitals and waiting for any answers on what might be happening. And as they faced this hardship, the amount of support they received was unimaginable.
The support from the local community is just absolutely amazing. We're so honored and just can't thank enough for everybody reaching out, being supportive, the donations, everything that we got.
Local businesses that stepped up and like donated proceeds, and there was a bunch of local moms that sent gift cards like for Skip because we were supposed to be admitted, and they were like, that's hard on the pocketbooks.
Doctors are still looking for answers, and for Amanda, her son is her number one priority and the reason behind the name Tough Cookie X. The X represents Xavier.
Can you tell me how proud you are?
Mom, come here.
Mom, come here. What? Oh, thank you. Okay, go answer her questions.
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah, she works even more than Daddy sometimes.
For Nate Newswatch Extra 2021, I'm Nicole Gruber.
Do you get it?